I don't really know, man. Like, that's just something, I just get into fun things. I mean, right now I moved on to base jumping. I'm jumping a bridge in November. It's like a 480-foot bridge, just for fun. And other stuff, you know, I mean, I got, you know, I'm continuing training. I want to see some other, you know, the way I do is I love to accomplish things, and then there's other goals, you know what I mean? And I just love skydiving. It was one of those things that I never practiced for. It was just, I mean, I can do 20 easy, no problem. And I probably will when I have the time. It just, you know, I just did it, and it was like I didn't have to do it again. I never practiced it. I didn't know how it felt and stuff. But I'm doing a lot of free fly and some super hard stuff right now. I'm working on another world record that I'll keep posting on my Facebook page. That will be broken and stuff like that. So,
all right, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Hello, mine's a little bit different. I'm actually going to wonder how, with all that you do, all the places that you go, with all that time, how do you keep your family together and keep Jenna in school?
Yeah, that's a hard one. Well, she didn't go to school. What is today? Today. And just the reason is because her mom's in the hospital and stuff. And we usually balance it out a little bit, but she's a good girl. We get tutoring, and you know, this is really nothing compared to being a kid actor. I was never a kid actor. People say, how's it feel when you're a kid actor? I wasn't. I was 19. I was a man. You know, if you're 18, you're a man. You need to grow up and realize that you take your own responsibility, and it is what it is. When you're 18, you're just a man, and I was a man at that time, taking care of my own stuff. So it's not a hard schedule like these Olsen twins did when they were filming, or even little Blake that filmed Turbo. He was on set being, you know, tutored and all. She's a good girl. She's smart. We do a little bit of tutoring, and when we do miss a day, we try to make it up. But most of the time, I do travel alone. I mean, you know, like this week or this month, she'll only be here at Dallas Comic Con, and then I got New York Comic Con coming up, and then I got Wizard World Tennessee, and then I got the Arizona balloon jump. So that's going to be 4 weeks, and then I got the next week, which is Canada, the next week Rhode Island, and then maybe Argentina. But other than that, it's very hard. So when I get home, I try to pull the family together for 3 or 4 days, and that's what I mean. Like the people that stress you out is I have no time for any of that because I got limited time with my family pulling everything together. I think I'm a big kick this year to be drama free and just don't waste time. There's no sense to keep talking to someone 10 times about the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like on a phone call where you got to be like, oh, that's great. Have you ever heard this noise before? But yeah. I forgot who was next over here. You were? Okay.
First of all, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Second of all, what's your favorite tattoo that you have?
My favorite tattoo, probably be 2 things. My brother, his name on the back of my arm, which because he played my brother on ZO, David Trueheart, and he passed away, so I put that on the back of his arm, back of my arm to remember him. And then obviously I got my wife's name there because she helped me get through my brother's death, and then I got Jenna on the chest there. So I would say those are the most, you know, all the other ones just cool artwork. I usually go into a tattoo guy and say, hey, you got something cool? And be like, yeah, I'll make something, don't worry about it. And I just, you know, I'm like, yeah, wow. Or you spelled my name wrong, you know, stuff like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're amazing too. Such a grown-up girl. Yes.
Hello, Tommy boy.
How are you?
Alright.
2 things. 1, how does it feel to literally squeeze back into the suit again? And
That's-
2,
Okay.
and 2, wait. Wait, actually, I'll just wait for you to answer the question.
It was custom made, so I didn't have to squeeze in anything. Rolling around my body, baby.
And this one, I don't know if this is too much for this, but can I hear your battle cry? You know, do the jump kick?
Oh, like a key eye?
Yeah.
It's a battle cry. You'd be like, I'm lost! Why did I lose? Why am I trying to lose? Why? Kimberly! I call that a battle cry. Then I call a key eye. Photo op tomorrow. I'm doing a Green Ranger photo op. I'm not too sure the time of it, but that is the suit. Well, at least the spandex and all the other stuff that I wore on Super Mega Force, because that stuff just secretly disappeared. I don't know what happened. But, yes, that will be tomorrow. Anyway, I just want to get my time straight here so I know what's going on today, tomorrow. Today, I think I have a Q&A, or yeah. have a Q&A.
When does that start?
After this, I'll be at my table for a little bit, for a little limited time there, and then I got a VIP meet and greet at 6:30. VIP meet and greets are a little bit different, like 20, 30 people. I'm sure there's a couple spots left, but it's just more of a private. We take pictures and sign stuff. And I usually did that at bigger cons when I do VIP meet and greets, because sometimes we get overwhelmed with like, you know, I can't get to everyone's questions, and they were like, is there any way we can? I was like, we'll do a private little Q&As. And then after that, I'll be back at my table till 8 o'clock. And then tomorrow, I don't have a Q&A or anything like that, just the Green Ranger photo walk at 1 p.m. And this is just to refresh my memory. And then the VIP tomorrow, of course, at 6:30. Now I'm refreshed. There you go. All right, so we have a question over here. Okay.
He wants to know, out of all the Power Rangers, which one's your favorite?
My favorite? Y'all can pick any color that I was, because some are like, I'm sorry, man, Zeo was my favorite. It's like, why are you saying sorry? It's me. Who cares? You know? It's like, you know, a girl coming up saying, sorry. Oh, whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, whatever. But yeah, I would probably say green just because it was the first one. And but the white one's kind of like rubbing off on me a little bit too. So it just really all depends. But I would probably say green. And I like all of them. All of them are just different. You know? Different personalities. Because I have like 7 or 8 of them. Yes?
So Jason,
Hi.
I wanted to know, you did Turbo the movie, and then you went to the series. I know you left, you guys left. Was it up to you to leave? You guys to leave, or was it Saban? And did you know going into the movie that you guys were leaving? What was up to that?
It was my decision to leave, but it wasn't my decision for everyone to get fired. You know what I mean? I went in there all I went in there for is to try to get, you know, have the owner visit the set to meet the actors that they have never met before for one whole entire year. See, when I first started, it was that, you know, eat, go to limo, make you a big star. And I met Haim and hung out with Haim, Shuki, and then all of a sudden as the show went on, there was probably more demand on them to do other business stuff and less being around on set. So my simple thing was to go in there, because they were asking, don't worry, I'll get them on set. So I went in there to ask, hey, you need to come to set a little bit more. And I don't need to come to set. I'll just pay more money. And I said, it's not about the money for me. So you're not gonna go to set and visit them and all, I'm just too busy and blah, blah, blah. I'll just throw you money. And I said, okay, I'm out. I mean, I don't need no more money, I'm out. And so he said, if I leave, they're gonna fire everybody. And so I had a lot of pressure on me. You know what I mean? I wanted to leave while the show was on top. I didn't really like the way the show was going, to be honest with you. You know, we went an $80 million movie to an $8 million movie. And it wasn't nothing like that. It's just, we worked 6 days a week, 15 hours a day. There was no time for anything at all, and we're talking 5, 6 years straight. So it was just, you know, work. There was no time to even see anything on TV or, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was my decision to leave. I don't regret anything. There's a lot of other Rangers that regret maybe going on strike and asking for more money. That was never me. I never asked for more money. All I wanted was more pats on the back. Hey, you're doing a good job. I think as I train my staff, that's what they want more than money. They want to work for someone who really appreciates them and tells them every day, you're doing a good job. Just like if someone gives you confidence, your partner or whatever, you know, it stinks when you don't get confidence from your partner. And sorry, men and women, I'm probably opposing you right now, but it's the truth. You know, you want your partner, your man or your woman or your husband or wife to build you up, not build you down. And it's the same thing for me in all relationships.
Okay, the
I
last
just
thing.
saw a girl smack a guy, is that okay?
The last thing is, I saw the Die Rangers in the Super Mega Force trailer. Gosei is the name of the Die Rangers series. So if you can blink once, if you're bringing back the Die Rangers, the Super Mega Force, because the White Ranger is a Die Ranger. So if you can just blink, confirming that.
I don't really even know, man. I would blink. I would if I knew. There's a lot of things I don't know what's going on right now. There's a lot of lines in there that were cut, and people that were cut as I was reading the script. Delete, cut. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Alright. First of all, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Second
It's so
time
funny because, you know, I cut my own hair. I mean, a lot of people don't tell everybody, but when I got my hair cut from being long, I wanted to like go somewhere and, you know, see where I could get my hair. I was really worried about it because I had long hair my whole life. And I went to a guy that cut Lorenzo Lamas' hair, and I was like, are you any good? I was like really concerned about it. But he cut my hair, and after that day, for years and years ago, I just cut my own hair. And I was complaining about the Bat in the Sun. We were filming some stuff for, you know, interviews for the White Ranger and Scorpion. And the way I cut my hair is I spike it and then I take scissors and I just, shape it kind of. And the other night it was getting a little out of control, so I just kind of shaped it today a little bit, but I'm gonna have to go in there. I cut my own hair, but anyway, thanks for that, I appreciate it.
And I was just wondering, who was your daughter's favorite Power Ranger?
My daughter's, well, she's gonna say me, but just because she don't want to make me feel bad. She met Johnny and liked Johnny Bosch, and then of course she loves Catherine, because Catherine, she doesn't know Amy at all, but she knows Catherine, and I think that she might not like Kimberly because I kissed her and stuff, and so she's upset about that. And then me and Catherine never really kissed, so she's you're okay, trying to be my mommy type of thing. So I would say Catherine is probably her favorite ranger.
Thank you.
Joyce Baldwin, Ninja Ambassador. We know about your martial arts background and all that good stuff, and you're fearless and skydive and all that. Could we see you take on Midoriyama on American Ninja Warrior?
I'll take anyone on. It's just every time I say yes, no one calls me. CM Punk says yes, he won't call me. Van Damme won't call me. All the others won't call me. I even want to spar Anderson Silva for a fund, little foundation for raising money for inner city kids. I had that going on in Brazil. I don't get a call from him. I don't get calls, man. It's terrible. Austin disappeared a long time ago when I mentioned anything about him. Still hiding somewhere. Okay.
That was kind of my question. I was going to ask if you had any MMA fights scheduled. Or...
I want to get something big though. You know what I mean? I want to do a big fight that's going to be seen by a lot of people. I'm tired of the YouTube fights. I'm tired of and I know, look, I've worked my way up. I've had 7 fights already. I've worked my way up. The only problem is that the promoters, they don't care, so they just care about your all money. Will you come see Jason at this event? It's I want to do a